Hey guys, what is good? Today I'm gonna be on my beauty guru shit. I just got the Blue Blood Jeffree Star collection and it is so sick. And I posted like an Instagram photo in the look that I did the day I got it. And I got my skin microneedle I got microneedling done to my skin and I wasn't able to really wear makeup for the past 3 days. So I wasn't able to film this video. So here I am now, like wait, how many days late? It was released on Friday, so like kind of late. So of course I'm kind of late, but I still wanted to film a video with the palette, so I'm gonna go do my base makeup and all that stuff. Yeah, because I don't really need to do my base makeup. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my base makeup and I'm gonna come back for the eyeshadow. Okay, so I just finished my base and we are gonna get into the eyes. So here is the palette. The packaging is it's not like, it has that wood vibe, you know, like when it's like hard, like you know what I mean? I don't know, I like the packaging of this Blue Bud palette, honestly a little bit better than the Blood Sugar. I love the Blood Sugar, but I really vibe with this. Like, bitch. Look at this shit. This is so sick. Okay, I'm gonna do a zoom in. I feel like you've seen it up close, but just for me to be a beauty guru right now, like, look at that. Look at this shade, hold on. Y'all. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's literally, it's like so good. Yeah, so I'm going to create some sort of a blue smoky eye with this. I did a blue look on my Instagram, but I had like my brows like glued down and like it was just like a cool creative like photo. I wanted to have like a really pretty photo. I knew I was gonna come back and just film it like a natural look, like a natural bluish look, I guess. But what's really cool about the palette is they do have the neutral shades, and I think the undertones of the neutral shades in the palette do go really well with the blue. Like you have here like you have a peach undertone, like neutral, yellow undertone neutral, a gray undertone neutral. Like those three are like perfect. I use shades like this for when I blend into my like brow bone and like that whole section. So I think that's really like, those are very necessary. I'm glad he put that together. That was one of my biggest things. I wasn't like 100% with a lot of his stuff, even though like his palettes are my favorite palettes. It was just some of the color coordination between like the Blue Blood palette. I was just like, for how I like to do my makeup and the colors I use, it wasn't the right undertones. And this, he really like perfected it. Like he really popped the fuck off. So I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeshadow base on. I'm using the P. Louise base, but I don't do it how everybody else does it. I don't like that blending technique personally. I think it doesn't I don't like the whole like patting and blending it out after vibe. It's just not me. I don't know. It's just for me it's very unpractical. It takes a lot more time and the colors are not as my vibe. I'm very into I'm into more like blend out, not just like packed on color makeup looks. Like I'm not into as much like a rainbow fun like look like that as I am like creating a vibe or like a look with one color or like multiple small undertones and stuff. I don't know if that makes any sense. If you follow my Instagram, you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the shade Mint Tea. Oh! I'm so dumb. Okay. That like took me so long to process, but this is the shade Minty. I'm gonna use this one. I'm just gonna place it in like the front part right here and then on the outer part of my eye over here. So I'm just placing that minty shade on the inner and the outer part of my eyelid. So I'm using this big fluffy blush and I'm blending it out. So now I'll be using the shade Flourishing right here. This is such like whenever people ask me like my favorite like undertone, like my favorite blue, I'm always like, it's this undertone, but I never know what to call it. Whatever undertone Flourishing is right here, that's like the best fucking blue. It's basically a more vibrant version of Minty. I'm pronouncing that like an actual soccer mom. I'm so sorry. I drop my brushes all the time. I literally just pick out a new one. So now I'm using the shade Blue Monday, the one that has that like thunderstorm emoji thing. Emoji? It's not an emoji, it's like a stamp thing. The Blue Monday shade I'll be using on the inner and the outer part like I was the other color. So I'm gonna be using this shade Undertaker. It's like the darkest color in the palette. I low-key wish he would have had a black, but he perfected like that black shade in the Beauty Killer palette, so I was like, okay, if you have that, like I get it, like it makes sense. But, so yeah, I'm just placing that Undertaker shade on the inner and the outer part again. Just blending that out. Trying to blend the blues together and make it look seamless. So for the bottom part, I actually am going to grab another one of the Blue Monday shade again and go underneath where right underneath where I did it on the top. So see this outer section right here, just like right underneath there. So basically I have gotten everything I wanted done on the eye with the darkening. I'm just blending outwards with that minty shade. Just giving it like that greenish undertone almost and blending it outwards. Doing a little bit of the same with Undertaker. I feel like Tana Mojo should do tutorials to like every makeup launch. Like I need to see her do I need to see her like try and be a fucking beauty guru and do some shit like that. That would make my day. I need to tell her that. So for this little middle section right here, like right there, I'm gonna use a little bit of the Liquid Frost in the shade Prostitute. It's like a really cute, kind of like a greenish undertone. It's almost like a greenish undertone one, and I want to put that in the center some. Actually, I'm just gonna squirt it on my hand. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Prostitute Frost shade with a little bit of Cullinan. You know, Jeffree, your shades are too fucking hard to pronounce. Some of us illiterate bitches don't, like, this is too much. Like, I can't. Yeah, so I'm just gonna blend that in. So I added more of that white shimmery shade on the center, and I like how it looks. So now that this eye is done, I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera, come back with lashes, highlighter, and lipstick. So I will be right back. So I just finished both eyes, and I'm gonna pop on a set of lashes. I'll be using the Lily lashes in the style Mykonos. If anybody wants to get the same style, because I think they're literally the best lashes. If you're like a makeup person and you actually wear makeup, use my code Ethan at checkout, by the way. So for highlighter today, I'll be using a base of the new Jeffree Star Liquid Frost in the shade Ice Cream Bling. I think this is by far his like best gold silver undertone, because I think for me, I always try to find I'll like show you guys it here. I'm always trying to find the best like silver gold medium, because I think my skin tone, I'm too light to use gold and I'm too dark to use silver for it to like look really cute, and finding a medium shade that works the best is like hard as fuck to find, and I think this is one of them. See that? It's just like a really nice gold reflective. I don't know. It's cute. Anyway, so I'm gonna use that as a base. So I'm just getting that liquid highlighter on my fingers some, and I'm just gonna be placing it. Hopefully it doesn't pick up my foundation. I've never used these like 100%. Like I've like used them, but I haven't like used them. You know what I mean? Like I've mixed them in with foundation before, and I've used them on my body, but I've never used them on my face. Oh, that's so cute. I blended it out very sheerly, but like, hold on, I can apply some more. Yeah, this is a serve. Oh yeah. That's so cute. Look at that. That's a good liquid highlighter. I feel like it's so embarrassing to say that like this is my first time really like using the Jeffree Star liquid highlighters, but I just, for some reason, I'm not a big liquid highlighter person, and I've just always been afraid to use them. But like, that's so good. My normal personal highlighter favorite is using the Supreme Frost in Frozen Gold and mixing it with the KKW Beauty highlighter thing in this shade right here. Like, that will give you literally the best like seamless glow. It's like the cute, it's so good. I'm gonna use a little bit of that KKW one right now, actually, is like the topper. I use 3 different highlighters whenever I do it, so. So now that my eyes and my highlighter and everything else is completed, I'm gonna go on to lips. And so Jeffree released another mini blue-blooded lipstick collection. I literally have every single one that he's ever released. I feel like I've never talked about this on camera, but I literally have every single Jeffree Star lipstick. And he's sent me a lot of his recent stuff, but like, I bought all that shit, bitch. I had all the original Jeffree Star. Like, I remember buying Drug Lord at Warped Tour 2016. And like I have the original Siberian Gold. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of his original stuff that like, I bought the Beauty Killer palette and the Androgyny palette the day it was released. Like, I was the biggest Jeffree stan. And I just felt the need to tell you that. So, okay, so on to the lipsticks. These are the colors. So, of course they have to have the white. Like, Drug Lord is such a bop. I have like so many. They're like, I have some all around here, like somewhere in my makeup section, but these shades are so pretty. So I think I'm gonna use the shade Blue Velvet and Titanic. I may use some Drug Lord, but I really want to try out this blue metallic, and then also I used the normal blue, but like I just want to like do like a blue. So just to start off, I'm gonna use the non-shimmery one. Almost like outlining my lips. Oh, I did such a bad job. It'll look good in a second, don't worry. But now I'm adding this Titanic shade. I know it's so uneven, just give me a second. This is how I do my lips. So I finished applying that Titanic shade. Okay, so I added a little bit of the Drug Lord shade on the middle and just blended everything together, and I think it looks really sick. Like, this t-shirt, look at me color matching. I never color match literally anything. Like, y'all should be proud of me. Like, I like took time and effort. So I think this is the finished look. Honestly, it's a pretty cute blue. I didn't do a blue highlighter, but I think it's a very cute, like, blue look. I don't know, I never really do that many blue looks. I've been trying to recently. I've just been like, I think something with my hair and blue goes together really nice, so I feel like I need to do it more, but I don't know, I just never do. But to give this palette a review, I mean, by far, it's the best blue eyeshadow palette on the market. I mean, literally, the blending was completely seamless. Like, I mean, like, look at that. Y'all saw me do that with, like, one brush. You literally saw me do it with, like, I used this whole brush for basically everything. I used 2 brushes, and that shit blended so good. Like I said, the color coordination of this palette is very on point. Compared to some of his other stuff, I think this is like probably one of his best launches. Just everything, like all the details he put into everything. It was like, I don't know, it was, this is worth the money. The $52, like if I was in the store, I would be like, yeah, like I want this. This is a really good blue palette. It also does not stain your eyes. I know the James palette does, which, great palette, but I do know his do stain, and this blue palette does not. If you're a blue fanatic, this palette is like God sent for you. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the end of the review. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is EthanIsSupreme. My Snapchat is Trashqueenethan, and my Twitter is Trashqueenethan as well. I'm like really problematic on all platforms, so there's always gonna be something. Like I'll be saying something. No, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you, Jeffree Star, for making like the best palette ever. Like, you popped the fuck off. And thank you, Jeffree Star, for never taking me off the PR list. No, but thank you, Jeffree Star, really, for putting me on the PR list. It means so much to me. One of my favorite brands, like my favorite brand pretty much. So I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later, bye.